just think everybody knew. Everybody deep down knew what was happening, and we knew that we didn't want to be on the team that lost Coach Bryant's last game.
I think we made up our mind before the game. During that week, we decided that. And so I don't think there was any time during the game where we had to make that decision in the huddle because of that week and the preparation and the process of guys, saying, man, look here. Some of the things that's happened during the season, it's not going to happen during this game.
Being the kind of guy and coach he was, he, didn't want this game to be about him, and he just kept saying, hey, this isn't about me. I mean, this is Alabama versus Illinois. You seniors, this is important to you because it's your last game you'll ever play here. Don't make this about me because then we'll lose focus and not win the football game. Make this about University of Alabama versus Illinois and go out and do what you're supposed to do and win the football game.
This is going to be Coach Bryant's last game, but it's also for me as a senior. I never play again, never put that crimson jersey on, and from being a freshman playing on the national championship team to now we're going out playing Coach Bryant's last game. Man, the time has gone by. It went by fast. And I want to make sure that we win the ball game.
There was media from all over the world at it. And it was almost like a circus atmosphere. As a player, you tried to block out all that because, we had to play the game. And we didn't want to be one of the players on that team that lost Coach Bryant's last game. So that put a little bit added pressure on us. So with all the hoopla going on and all that stuff, I thought the team did a great job of staying focused. And we went out and played a very good Illinois team and wound up winning the football game, but the atmosphere was unbelievable.
I really felt before the game compelled to share with Coach Bryant what he meant to me. And it turned out being a pregame speech, but really I just felt, hey, Coach, I want to share with you how you've impacted me. And I got up and I said, Coach Bryant, I came here 4 years ago as an 18-year-old boy. But tonight, I'm leaving as a 22-year-old man. And Coach Bryant, you helped me with that. I didn't understand a lot of the things when I first came, but now I do. And through that maturation process, I was very appreciative for what he had done for me. And I was able to communicate that to him that night. And that was the last time that Coach Bryant and I had a conversation because he passed a few weeks later.
Everybody went out focused and ready to play, and I thought the defense had a great game.
I didn't start off with a good game myself personally. I wasn't covering well because the field was wet, and they had I think one of the receivers was like 6'4", 6'5" guy, and I'm sitting there saying, man, this might be a long night for me.
They had Tony Eason, who was a great quarterback, went on to play in the pros. And they threw the ball all around, and Jeremiah had a number of interceptions. And
I think our front started getting some pressure on Tony Eason. Actually, I think they knocked him out of the game, and he started throwing balls maybe early before he wanted to throw them, and it put me in a position to where I could intercept them and get the ball back to our offense.
And the offense came up with some great plays of their own, and we just hung in there. I mean, the game was close all the way to the fourth quarter, and Russ Wood did a great job, and we had some fumble recoveries, and it just seemed like they would drive. Every time they'd drive, we'd come up with an interception or a fumble and stop them from driving, and offense would either run some time off the clock or score, and it kept the game close, and then we wound up winning in the fourth quarter, something we didn't do that entire year.
We lost against Auburn right there, fourth quarter. Actually, I intercepted a ball in that fourth quarter, and it was called back, and Bo goes over the top. And so looking at that situation, we're saying, man, look, we've already gone through this a few weeks earlier. playing against Auburn. There's no way we're going to let it happen again.
My senior year, we were ahead in the fourth quarter in a lot of games and wound up losing in the fourth quarter, which is unheard of at the University of Alabama. But in that game, we were able to win the fourth quarter and win the game. It was kind of, solemn. I mean, we were happy that we won, but then again, we were sad that, Coach Bryant, that was it. So, and I was a senior, so that was it for me too. So it was kind of, we were happy and congratulating one another and all, but it wasn't the big party atmosphere that it was, say, like when we beat a Tennessee or we beat LSU. It wasn't that type of atmosphere.
He had went out the way that we envisioned him going out. Can you imagine Coach Bryant's last game? We lost. It was a celebration for us and saying we're sending Coach Bryant off, the greatest college football coach to ever coach the game, the way that he should finish his career.